Hello and welcome to the Week 3 podcast.
Hello, on location.
On location, we're at the beautiful South Valley Middle School's home where we just got done with the junior varsity game for the Liberty North Eagles. Finished up, here's where they played, so we thought we'd come out here and do a podcast after the game.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? You notice missing the commissioner of the league. Had some prior engagements, so we called an audible.
He's off.
Put this on location, and here we are. Let us know what you guys think of us out here. We're trying to get it before the we're burning daylight, so we're trying to get this thing done pretty quickly, so we'll run through this stuff. Recapping week 2. High score of the week was...
This guy right here.
Yeah, me, the RHR. Here I am. I didn't take long to get that fire built up.
No.
I tell you, it started up real good. 252.3 points. And 2 Manions, 1 cup. 148 points.
Yeah. Welcome to the league, buddy.
Yeah. Wow. Let's talk a little bit about a matchup that was really intriguing. Ended last night. Couldn't believe how it ended. BSB, Blood, Sweat, and Beers versus Colossal. This matchup was amazing.
It was a very difficult game, should I say, for the
Colossal Connection.
Yes.
They needed AJ Green to score 7 points in last night's game to
Couldn't
get the
do
victory.
it. Couldn't do
Ended
it.
up with like 6 point, I don't know, whatever. Less than a point or about a point difference in the game. Wow. I talked to Blood, Sweat, and Beers today. They were amazed they pulled the victory out. They benched Matt Schaub for Pryor. They benched Marshawn Lynch, who ended up getting 30-some points.
Makes sense.
They made some bad moves and were still able to win the game.
Squeeze it out.
So, I told them earlier today, when you get victories like that, this may be your season.
Relish it.
Colossal
Connection, you might want to think about trading in that White Buffalo, maybe do a little rain dance or something. You guys are 0-2 right now.
Maybe you need to rev on that White Buffalo. White Buffalo, but it's how you end and not and how you finish, not
Absolutely.
how you start. I did see Colossal Connection tweet out late last night. He couldn't believe AJ Green didn't get the 7 points they needed.
I couldn't either. So.
Well, that was week 2. We got 5 teams that are 0-2 and 5 teams that are 2-0. The other teams are 1-1. And that's me and you, 1-1 teams.
1-1.
So we're in the thick of it. Everybody's still in the thick of it. So send out trade offers, make pickups. The league's looking good right now.
Ready to deal. Let's go.
Ready to deal.
Let's go.
We'll talk about a few things here real quick before we move on to the week 3 predictions and so forth. What are your thoughts on the second tight end in the league?
I like it. It gives a lot of people the opportunity to score more points, obviously.
Well, I know that in my matchups, week 1, Blood, Sweat, and Beers played Jared Cook, which they probably wouldn't have played, and he got over 30 points.
Same here. I had the same guy. So.
Smitty, Aaron played me this week and started Charles Clay, which he probably wouldn't have started without a second tight end position available, and he got 25, 30 points, something like that.
It's
so
really
that's
making
pretty
these
amazing.
teams think about their lineups and really get out there to find that guy.
And for those of you that didn't
Nice
know there were enough
matchup.
tight ends, it's looking like there are. Some of the guys that, people are coming up in this league. So even a lot of teams have 2 tight ends we're starting.
Yep.
And defensive points. This is the second week of this new defensive point structure. We want to know what you think of the defensive points. Fitz, how do you feel
I'm
about
digging it so far. It really gives people a clear cut, when you're scoring points, what you've got.
What you've got, and you're not losing points as the game goes on. So you know what you need going forward.
Right.
Any other thoughts about the league?
No, not really. Everything's the same as last year. It's a lot of fun, having a blast.
Having a blast.
Just
Loving it.
Yeah.
Are you guys loving the league? We'd love to hear a little more chatter. Saw Wayne's talking to you on the message board a little
I
bit.
don't listen to him. I don't listen to him.
Didn't respond about the Dalton trade. I think he's still, still talking about that, that's on the wayside.
He's looking to steal, not deal. He wants to offer trash for gold, period. That's what he does.
There were some interesting matchups last week. Me and the commissioner, we get to play again, so he'll get some revenge factor. Like last year, he beat me the first time we played, and the second time I beat him, so that may be vice versa this year. Let's go right into the week 3 matchups. How do you feel? Let's do it?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. I got the commissioner's picks written down here, so I'll give them as we go along. We're going to start off with the first matchup. I feel for Colossal Connection the way he lost. How's he going to do against Walmart Greeters, Jake?
I think he's going to bounce back. He's going to get that first win. Plain and simple. He earns it. He's going to earn it this week.
Well, this is going to be a sweep across the board. I think Colossal is going to win, and the commissioner, Aaron, also thinks Colossal is going to win. Do you believe in Magic versus the Shawshankers? Who you got?
I like the Magic. Plain and simple, Shawshankers, you can eat it. 'Cause I can't stand
wow.
your team.
He said you can eat it. Can't stand it. Well, I'm going with Magic too. And of course, he's going with himself.
Of course.
So he chose Magic as well. Another sweep across the
Of
board.
course.
This one will not be a sweep across the board, I guarantee you that. Blood, Sweat, and Beers versus Team Thompson.
I'm going Blood, Sweat, and Beers. They got a very good team. They're 2-0. They're tough.
I agree. They are tough, and every O must go. And Aaron is going to go with BSB, Blood, Sweat, and Beers. But I'm going to go with upset, Team Thompson. See how that works out for me.
Okay, all right.
Another interesting matchup. I love it. You know, podcast partner here, the Czar of Char versus this guy.
This guy right here.
Fear Fitz.
Well, I can tell you right now, this guy's going to fear me on this particular weekend. I'm winning, flat out. I don't care if he's favored or not. I'm winning this game.
Well, I am a little fearful. I looked over your team last night, and there were a couple people I was scared of, to be honest with you. I wasn't too, thinking it was going to be
You pick me?
I was going to run over the matchup. But my wide receiver staff is just impeccable. And I'm going with the Czar of Char.
That's not really what the word I would use.
As well as the commissioner is going with the Czar of Char. So that's two against one.
Bullshit.
Mean Machine versus Pain Incorporated. Who you got?
I'm going Mean Machine again. He's a tough team. He just took a loss this week, I believe. 1-1.
1-1.
But he scored massive points 2 weeks ago, and I think he's going to do it again this week.
He did. Speaking of points, we did see the points come down a little bit, which we expected. We told you what happened.
Defenses
you
are
may
catching
see
up.
that happen just another little notch again this week, and then that'll probably hover where it ends up. Aaron's also going to match you and go with Mean Machine.
Smart man.
Me, I like to buck the trend a little bit. I'm going with Pain Incorporated.
Right.
I think it's time for his O to go. He's going to get his first victory. The Gonad Twins, the Danglers, versus 6165 Show.
Tough matchup there. I'm going to have to go with 6165 again. They got a good squad.
Well, we're going to sweep the board on this one. The commissioner and co-commissioner are both going with you, Miggs.
Whoa.
And Matt, 6165 Show.
You're
we got
welcome.
you picked. Justice versus Foz.
Foz is 2-0, right? I think he's 2-0.
I believe he is.
He's made a lot of pickups. The guy spent a lot of money so far in the first 3 weeks. 2-0.
He's in it to win it.
He's losing this week.
Ooh.
First loss.
He's going with Team Justice. I'm going with Foz, and so is the commissioner. So both of us are going to go with Foz. I think he's going to get to the 3-0 spot. All right. Now, we don't want to hear a message board. If we said somebody was 2-0, 0-2, and they ended up not being, we're out here on location. We ain't got the resources here. We got day jobs. Come on, cut us some slack. Cut us some slack. Cut us some slack. So don't hold our feet to the fire, please. Crushers versus More Gooder.
I'm going to go with the Crushers. I don't want to, because your mindless drafting is going to somehow manage to get you a win this week. So,
well, the commissioner agrees with you. Aaron is going to go with the Crushers. I'm going to buck the trend once again and go with Gooder. That's 3 weeks in a row I picked you, Gooder. Let's show me what you got. Let's see. Lethal Weapons versus Power and Light.
Easy. Power and Light.
Ooh, I think the commissioner is going to agree with you on this one. He's going to go with Power and Light too.
Yep.
But the co-commissioner, me, bucking the trend one more time.
Bucking.
And going with Lethal Weapons. Here we go. The matchup that probably nobody cares about. Bohica versus
Stop.
HLR.
Bohica, you're losing, period. I'm going to say it right now. You're done. 0-3.
Bohica's O is going to stay. He's going to be 0-3. You know HLR got the is going to go with himself. I'm going to pick HLR too. I think Bohica's going to start out 0-3. This is going to be a great season.
First to worst. First time ever.
Woo.
Here we go.
2 Mannings, 1 cup. Off the schneid of the Toilet Bowl versus Oklahoma, who's 2-0. Wow. And the Guru.
He's going to stay down there. The Guru is going to get himself a win this week.
Your commissioner agrees with you one more time. Aaron's going to pick Oklahoma, but I told you guys once.
Bucking.
I believe I've told you guys twice.
Bucking.
Maybe a third or fourth time.
He's bucking.
I'm bucking the trend.
Bucking.
I'm going with 2 Mannings, 1 cup.
Weird.
The homos are weird. Versus Hardcore. Who you got in this last matchup of
Homos.
Week 3?
Easy. Homos across the board. He's going to win it. Done.
Homos. We're going to sweep on this last one. The commissioner and myself are going with the Homos against Hardcore.
No bucking.
So those are going to be our Week 3 matchups, our predictions. Give us some talk, some chatter on the board. We got Chiefs on Thursday night, guys.
Get your
You
lineups in. Get your lineups in.
You guys got any Chiefs starting? Would you start a Chief? Do you have a Chief to start this week?
I don't have any Chiefs to start, and I probably would if I had maybe Bo. I'd go with Bo this week.
Okay, well, give me your thoughts on the Chiefs versus the Eagles. We got a little time here. Let's fill that in.
You know what? I like what the Eagles do this year. They got a strange offense that we've been watching in the college ranks. It's translating so far to the NFL. They probably should have won this last week, but that spread, that wide open, I think the Chiefs can handle it. They got some linebackers that can cover. Deshaun Jackson, I think he's had a massive first 2 weeks, and he's earned some guys some wins just by himself. Having said that, I think the Chiefs are going to handle it and keep Deshaun Jackson under wraps for the most part.
So you got the Chiefs winning this
I'll take
matchup.
the Chiefs, absolutely.
Hey,
Right
Andy
here.
Reid going back to Philly. I don't know how many cheesesteaks he's going to have prior to the game. It ought to be interesting. Speaking of which, can this guy's tarp get any bigger that he wears on game day?
Yep, it can. It
I
will.
mean, this thing is like a freaking, I don't know, a winter blanket. He just cut a slit in, put his head on, and then he's got this freaking belt on that's keeping this thing together.
Yeah.
A little awkward, a little weird. It was like Chiefs all red. How'd you like that?
All red, I like it. It was strong.
Like the all red. All red looked
Strong.
good. First time in franchise history.
Yep.
Well, we're going to wrap it up before the light gets out on us. I also like the Chiefs in the matchup against the Eagles. Chiefs are going to be 3-0. Bohica's going to be 0-3. This is a great football season.
0-3, Bohica!
Yeah.